Welcome back, new beginners. We are New Beginnings After 40. I am Jen.
I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Lori.
Keeping with the Halloween theme, we are just going to talk about Halloween stuff. Scary stories, what Halloween means to us, stuff that's happened to us, what we're looking forward to this last 1 week. Halloween is next week.
Actually, we got to go buy that candy.
We do have to go buy that candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going to have like a table and chairs outside?
Table and chairs.
All right, cool.
I figure y'all both bring one bag of candy and I'll buy 8.
I could do that.
I'll buy 2. How's that?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, yes, because we need to get rid of it because, we'll be eating it.
Oh my gosh, at
That's
the
why I have
office, we have a whole bag of candy. We had the York peppermint patties. Oh my God, I'm a sucker.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
do.
why I haven't bought it yet.
Because she said we'd eat it.
You would
Maybe
eat
I'll
it
just take it from work. I'll just bring it over here.
every day. We'll grab a couple.
You just, admitted to committing a crime on our podcast.
Well, everyone at work does make it go away. So I'll stop.
Just bring the whole bowl.
Yeah. And then my boss today, she went to Cowtown in Christmas last weekend. It's like this festival where you can get all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so she brings in this popcorn. It's caramel popcorn with chocolate on it. And she goes, I bought this for y'all for Christmas, but I realized it was going to go bad by Christmas. So here you go. Merry Christmas. That stuff is addicting.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Holy cow.
That sounds yummy. I love that stuff.
Well, I brought Ed home to Christopher to let him eat it.
Oh,
I'm glad you didn't bring it here.
Jen, what happened in your week?
Okay, so this week was preparing for the colonoscopy and endoscopy I had yesterday. So the fun of the magnesium sulfate 2 nights before, and then the prep solution the night before.
Oh.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time sleeping and in my bed and in my bathroom.
Yeah.
So glad that's over with. That was fun. But they did go through my mouth first, which was the one thing I said. If you're going to do both, do the mouth first.
Yes, exactly.
And then we kept sending Jen funny messages. My husband's like, tell Jen that the city's cutting off our water.
My mom sent me a gif of Hank Hill sitting on the toilet.
Well, you got to make fun out of it.
Oh, yeah, I was laughing.
Oh, I got to experience her anesthesia.
How was that?
Well, I mean, when you get there, they told me she was awake, and I'm like, hey, baby. And then she said, hi. Then, I mumbled, some words, and then she'd just sit there for a minute. Oh, my God, you're here. Hi. And I'm like, yes, I'm here. And then she go, what did they do? What was the results? And then she just kind of fade out and they go, oh, hi. And I'm like, yes, I know. 2 other times. Yes. You have woken up to me 3 times.
It was so nice to wake up to your beautiful face. 3 times, apparently, even though I don't remember the other time. I remember them putting the thing in my mouth that the tube was going to go in, and then them telling me that I'd feel a little pain when that started. And then there she was. There was no counting down at all.
I said, you wuss. You couldn't handle it.
Apparently not. I would have expected them to talk. I mean, maybe they were talking.
They probably were.
Saying, okay, I was out. I was probably snoring.
Oh, yeah. No, they just sitting there and they're just talking about you.
I love anesthesia. So fantastic. You go to a whole different place and you feel like you've had a million years of sleep, even though it's been 15 minutes.
I don't know. Even my 3 hour surgery, it didn't
No, it
feel.
didn't feel like 3 hours.
No, it didn't feel long. It's just like your brain shuts off,
Yes.
and then literally they do something and it's back on. It's like you just blinked your eye.
Exactly.
Yes. That's how it was when I had my neck surgery. I was out 3.5 hour surgery.
Gosh, yeah.
And you're like, have they started yet?
Well, I knew when they started because I woke up and I was like, oh, pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I love it.
And we just want to alert you that we're having a huge thunderstorm
yes.
outside.
Yes.
So there's sometimes a little echo of the rain and the thunder. Just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
So how did everything go? Do you know anything?
You're an ass. They took a biopsy. I know. They took a lower biopsy and then a biopsy up here, right?
Yes, in your esophagus.
She was the one that they were telling everything to. And, yeah, no, I don't remember.
You're not going to have the results till next week.
Yeah, we'll go on the 10th, right?
For the biopsy result.
for the results and stuff. But she has severe. So they believe acid reflux, and they said it looks worse than they would think it would look. And so there's probably going to end up being more testing on that, probably leading toward the GERD thing. So.
Okay.
But we'll find out November 10th.
November 10th. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Lori, what about you?
Well, let's see. Okay, so I had a great this week. I had a great fun work event last night. We had like a poker run. We do this every year. It's with the real estate council where we get together and we play poker. They give us free money to gamble on. It's not our money, which is always fantastic. We had a great dealer. She was hysterical. We ended the night well, first off, I get like 20,000 worth of tickets.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, no, I'm not thinking, because I always say I'm never going to win anything. And guess what? I didn't win anything. I even went to get my tickets and he's like, man, that's a lot of tickets. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not going to win anything. He's like, you might. I'm like, I'm not going to win anything.
With that attitude.
That's right.
Well, I'm just saying, I've been going to these things for years and I never won anything. But they had the cutest little donkeys when we first came in. They had donkeys with barrels on the side with little canned drinks in them, like alcohol drinks.
Real donkeys?
Yes.
What?
I took a picture. I'll show it to y'all.
Oh
later.
my God.
They were
so
so
cute.
cute.
I love donkeys.
So cute. And also this year they gave us leather keychain tags with our name on it. Freaking awesome. I love that. That's the first time that's ever happened. We called it a night by 9 p.m.
Ooh, you
Lori
were
did not
some
sleep all night.
wild partiers.
All night. I did not sleep all night. There was a thunderstorm last night too. And I was awake for it. It was like 2 a.m. I could not sleep. And then suddenly I woke up this morning to my alarm not going off. You know how you wake up suddenly and you're like, oh my God. And you just tailspin. So I hurry up and get dressed. I have a text message from my coworker that like, I need you to come pick me up downtown. My key fob is gone. I can't find it anywhere and I can't get out of my garage. I'm like, great. So I hurried up and get dressed, grabbed my curling iron, all my stuff that I need to get dressed at work because I'm not going to clearly do it here. Grab it all, throw it in my bag. I start heading that way. Mind you, have not had a coffee. I made my coffee, put it in the car to drive with me. I have 2 opportunities to exit the freeway to get to downtown to pick her up. I missed both of them. Ended up finally circling around and getting her and picking her up. And I'm like, this is freaking madness today. Is this Friday the 13th? I mean, really? So we get to work finally. And all day today, I've just felt like I'm not put together at all. So who knows how this podcast is going to go. Clearly off the rails. Like worse than when Larry was on here.
Oh my God.
I don't think it can be that bad.
It is race week. It's Mexico. I don't have anything to report yet because we just had one. I just gave an update on Monday. So it was just practice today. So there's nothing really to talk about yet, but we'll unfold that next week, I guess.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about, we're going to a Halloween party tomorrow on Saturday.
Yes.
My coworker's daughter runs a hotel in South Lake, the Westin at South Lake. and we got invited to a Halloween party.
So excited.
So we did spend the week going and buying costumes.
Yes.
We sure did. Nobody thought about them.
We
Yeah.
are going to be, well, Lori,
Why are you blaming it on Lori?
because it was you. So she sent us this, what was it? Instagram,
I
TikTok.
sent you a Facebook.
So
message.
whatever, and just say, hey, this is the party, and I mean, I just see the picture in the video, and I just say, oh yeah, count me in. Jen does the same thing. Well, then yesterday we already had committed. Then yesterday, Lori's like, oops, my bad. There's a disclosure that says that they would like everyone to be dressed as
horror film.
horror film characters.
Yeah.
But
Oops.
if you want to come as something else, it's okay. You can still be in the contest. And so I'm like, oh my God. Because we all bought flapper girl dresses. And then for my husband, the gangster alert, from the 20s. Well,
But wait, before you get that far, if y'all remember when we first talked about in this podcast that we were going to dress up for Halloween, y'all wanted to be scary horror film type.
We
characters,
did.
Did you not?
we did.
Okay, so then on Tuesday, we get invited to the party last Friday. So we're like, we got to go costume shopping. So we go on Tuesday. We went to every area. We walked around the entire place. And then we decided, okay, we'll just pick different eras. We tried the 50s, like Grease Lightning, Pink Lady Girls. We tried, what else did we try? Oh, the
70s,
hippies.
the hippies.
And then we did the flappers, and we all like the flapper outfits, right? None of us were thinking otherwise.
Well,
Then we go back and read the descriptions.
no, there's no we in this. You did.
Me, I sent y'all the same email.
Yeah,
Or
but
text.
we just look at pictures. You know
Well,
that.
that's y'all's fault.
But you didn't read it
I didn't read it either.
I
Why do y'all
know.
gotta rely on me?
because you read. We don't.
Oh, okay. So it's my fault.
It's always your fault when we get the text.
Okay, so I get a text from them today, and they're like, "We're going back to costume shop." I'm like, "Why are you going back to costume shop?" Because we got to get something for Larry. His sizing didn't work.
Correct. It was
Okay,
too
so then
big.
y'all decided while y'all were there what?
Oh no, we had already decided when you told us. We were trying to figure out how to remedy the situation.
Okay.
And so she's like, well, there's got to be some dead flappers or something. And so then I'm like, look it up on chat. Do you have like those dead flappers in the 20s? And it was like, yes. And it was listing some names and everything. So then I was like, oh, okay. How do you do makeup to look like a dead flapper? And so it told us, and so we went and to 2 stores to buy all the different kinds of makeup that they said, so that we could do our face. Now, granted, we have no idea if we can make this work, but we're going to attempt it.
We're going to attempt looking like dead flappers. We may look like clown flappers.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all gonna try to win this contest?
Oh, no.
Oh no, I don't care about the contest. I'm not entering. No, but we just, since it's like we're doing it, and then you said it's supposed to be a horror film or something, so we had to look up dead flapper. Then we're gonna put Larry with blood on his shirt and his arm, and then I bought him a plastic knife that we're gonna put blood on. So even though the gangsters didn't knife people, they shot him with a gun. Well, I got a knife, so blood on a knife.
Crawl behind Larry like in a creepy little way.
Yeah.
That we're like following him like he killed us for his ghost.
You just put nooses around our neck, and he can drag all 3 of us. You think he can do it?
He would love that. I told him he's been wanting to murder us for years, and
Yes.
now he killed us all 3, and we're going to be his little ghosts.
Except he's like, damn, y'all gonna be awake the next day.
Can we be mean to him that night? So because
He murdered us?
Yes.
Oh, we can haunt him.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
You too.
Okay.
We're going to haunt his butt.
Oh my God.
We can whisper in his ear. You hear me? I'm coming for you.
Oh my
We're all
gosh.
super excited about this party. I haven't been to a Halloween party in years, and I'm just excited.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a DJ and like food and drinks and lots of nice hotel, and we got a room for the night, so we're
Yeah.
totally checked in.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
super excited.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, we'll take pictures. We're gonna wear the same costumes for the Halloween episode, so you'll
Yes.
see them anyway.
All right.
Okay.
So last week I told y'all that I had this Pinterest thought that I wanted to do. I actually thought of it, I think, in April. And I really wanted to do it, but God, getting up, getting out of the bed, and then actually accomplishing something, it's very hard. Hard. So I actually did it. So I had, mentioned last week that you take everything out of your pantry and put it all in your cabinetry, to where all your glassware, your Tupperware, your plates, bowls, all that. You put that in your pantry, and then you put the food in the cabinets. So it took me a good 7 hours, which I did. But as I told you last week, I wasn't going to tell my husband, because I'm sure he had reasons why I shouldn't do this. But I did it. And then he comes home in the middle of me doing this. And, he is OCD. We say that. He says he's not. But I knew when he walked in, I said, "Are you having a heart attack yet?" Because I had the food everywhere. You couldn't see any countertops, and he just walked right past me and went out to the patio and did not come back in until basically I said dinner was ready, because I was cooking dinner at the same time. But anyways, so I don't think he loves it. The kids told me great job, but
I think it looks amazing.
so
It looks amazing.
I really wanted to do something different. It looked good in Pinterest, and it solves the problem for if someone forgets to close the pantry, that our dog Bailey won't go in there and get food and drag it in the backyard and eat it. So that happens a lot. So now he can't even touch food.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's in the cabinet.
Yeah. Other than that, you already know we went, back today and to the Halloween store and just getting everything ready for tomorrow, and which is great. And then Sunday,
Ooh, Sunday.
a gentleman at this the Halloween store, he said that he had worked at
Screams.
Screams in Waxahachie, and we're like, "Oh man, it's closed down." And then he said, "Hey, well, which one are you at now?" And then he said, "It's one that's like in a forest." I said, "What? I have been looking for one for like 17 years." And I wanted a really good one. The ones I would find were like kid ones. And he told us that there's one in Fort Worth off Roanoke Street. And so we are going Sunday night. And he said that when you get there, all they give you is a little flashlight to get around in the forest. So I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I haven't told Alyssa or Larry yet, but I know Alyssa will be excited.
Yes. He is going to be the scarecrow on stilts.
Yes.
What time do y'all go to? Dark.
Well, we want to get there right after it turns dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
The line, just
I
in
would
case.
consider it, but
yes.
I'm a scaredy pants with that kind of stuff.
Oh,
I wasn't, and I am now.
That's okay.
That's
I
okay.
used to love roller coaster rides, and now I'm terrified of them.
Well, as you see, 20 million of them breaking down,
I know,
people
right?
falling off. I mean,
Flying across.
yeah, no, it is scary. But I'm sure if I did go somewhere that had one, I'd probably ride it.
You would 100% ride
I
it.
know, but now that I'm like 50, my anxiety is starting to kick up a little bit more.
Mine's
Like,
not for that. Mine's just my neck, my back. I can't do them
Everything
physically.
would hurt the next day.
Yeah, I can't do them physically anymore.
Yeah, no, I love them, but as long as I know I'm not going to die.
But do
Not
you
gonna die.
do you know?
No, only God knows.
That's right.
I think you're all right if you're like a Six Flags, but if you're like at one
No,
of
Carnival.
those have been happening too. The carnival ones are scary.
Oh, yeah, we're never going to go on a carnival
No.
cruise. No.
Not cruise.
Yeah,
Carnival.
Oh, God.
Don't jinx us. We are going on a carnival.
A carnival.
No, is it the carnival cruise where the slide glass thing broke and the person was coming through? That's just
No.
that. Yes.
I've been on 5 carnival cruises. That's a fun ship.
This actually happened like 2 months ago.
It happens on all kinds of cruise ships.
I think it was
People falling
Carnival.
overboard. It doesn't really matter. We're giving Royal Caribbean.
Awesome, because I need more things to be anxious
Just
about.
don't go on that stuff. And you'll be fine.
Okay, well, so I'm sorry, it wasn't a cruise ship.
She means like a carnival, like a fair.
Right.
Those
Carnival
things.
rides
Those
that
are
are
put together like within 5 minutes.
right.
Oh yeah, 100%. That was going to be broken in your.
It's kind of a fear.
Oh, I agree with that fear. Oh my goodness. Well,
I have a long list of fears.
oh, like what?
Oh, I've mentioned them, heights, being in small spaces, dying on a roller coaster. I mean, the list goes on and on. These things are scary to me.
Yeah, you go in haunted houses.
Those
don't
are
worry.
fun.
Yes.
That's the
We
kind
laugh.
of adrenaline that I like because I do get a little spooked out, but I know I'm perfectly safe and I laugh and laugh and laugh. And I think it's absolute fear making me laugh. I'm going to die. But no, it's so much fun. I love the way their makeup is and their acting. I kind of wish I could be working at those places.
We should.
I could, but I go to bed at 9.
Well, you just have to sleep during the day.
Yeah.
Well, remember, it's like what? Only
For a month.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know.
Yeah. My favorite thing is scaring the cats and my kid. I'd always scare him any chance I got. So scaring people for a living, how much fun would that be?
I know. I remember Hangman's. Yeah, we
That's the one that freaked me out.
well when we went, there were no sheets, but
The sheets. That's what did
yes,
me.
that's what did her in. But they didn't have that when we went. But
They
that
don't
was
have
the
any more.
I think we did go through something.
It's at the end.
Not the bubbles. Something else we went
Bubbles is
through.
the other one.
yeah, but it wasn't sheets.
Okay.
And so, but I loved the table that that when you walk around and then they pull the table and it goes flying across the room and you're like, so the first time you see it, it's like, oh my God, did you see that, Lori? Oh my God, I'm including you. And so then the next time you go, the following year, then it's like walking up and you're like, there's a table that's gonna fly across. Boom. Hey, look, that's cool.
The first time the table flew across, I tinkled a little and told him he did such a great job. He got me. He got me good. He got me. And then I spent the rest of the time afraid that I was going to tinkle a little bit more. But that was the one, it scared me. It really did. And I just was tickled. Good job. Good job.
Well, see, we went to Hangman's all the time when we first met, and I loved it. It was just, and then that one time, the sheets at the end of it, I got stuck in the sheets and I could not find my way out, and that freaked me out because I got claustrophobic, like I was stuck in there. But before that happened, I loved it.
Yeah. Well,
And even the bubbles at the other one were great. I don't mind that.
I couldn't breathe in the bubbles.
it wasn't that we just walked through bubbles like
No.
this. It was long. Like it was.
You slid
couldn't
down into
see.
them.
Yeah, and so it's just like you're walking through bubbles like this. That's cool, and you're in and out. But this one, you're stuck with a whole bunch of people, and it's this long, and you're suffocating.
Yes. That's what gets me. It's not the scary side of it. Because I was at physical therapy and I was talking to my therapist about it, and I was like, I can't do them because I get claustrophobic because I don't do them because I'm scared. I'm like, I'm not scared. I just don't like to be stuck where I can't get out. That's what freaks me out. Is like I'm stuck in there and I cannot get out.
That is
So now
that is
I go on a haunted. If I were to go on a haunted house now, because the last time I went, I'm looking for the exits
Oh my god.
so that I can get out if I had to.
Well, they're bright and red and say exit.
We went to one in Fort Worth somewhere, and we had to walk across the way up high. Do you remember? And you could see through the thing we were walking. That part, I thought I was gonna faint because we were up high, and it had like little. Oh, I can't think of the word. Little grates or something that you're walking across. And I'm just looking at where I step, and all I see is the ground 5 million feet underneath me. Oh, that one had my heart really. I was like thinking I was gonna pass out.
I think if I was in a forest with y'all and you were holding on to me, I might be all right.
So you might be coming to the forest.
Well, you can come, but just know that I will be right behind you.
Meaning, like you'll let me go to the dust.
I will be feeding you to the monster that's there.
Glory, take
Don't take me. Just kidding.
No.
We'll be outside. You can't get claustrophobic.
Hey, you can't get claustrophobic, but you can run. It's a forest.
You
Exactly.
could run.
I mean, I don't know where you're going to end up.
Run, Forrest, run.
Exactly.
I'm super excited about. I am just super excited. You know, we went costume shopping this week.
We did.
Today we're doing our new shirt.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to a Halloween party. The forest on Sunday, and then Halloween is a week away. It is so close. Passing out candy to the kids in our costumes, which we could do ghost face or not ghost face. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
We're flapper girls.
Yep.
And then the next day, I'm going to be so
You're gonna be a
sad.
morning.
Because it's November 1st. Now, let's switch everything
Turkey
to
time.
falls and then turkeys. So are we
Gobble,
gonna
gobble.
get a turkey one?
Yeah.
We could get a turkey back there, a cornucopia here.
See, I didn't know that word last week. I'm like, you know that? I told Jen, you could get a background with the turkey, and on the table you get, you know that thing you put fruit in? She goes, what's it called?
Cornucopia.
See, I can't still say it.
I'm just saying, what's the word?
I said the thing you put fruit in.
Oh, okay.
And then I said, and then when we get to Christmas, I've got a Charlie Brown Christmas tree we can put on here that I got last year.
Yep. Okay, we'll have our little themes. All right. Well, Lori, so let me ask you.
Yeah.
I know you're the least one who likes all of this stuff.
I wouldn't say that. I do like it.
Because you don't like horror movies.
I don't like horror movies.
Yeah, that's what that's what I was gonna say. Out of all the ones that you have watched, which one do you think was your favorite scary movie?
Okay, so when I was a teenager, let's call it middle school, high school, probably middle school mostly. I mean, Freddy Krueger was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Blood, I could still sing it.
Yes.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, but shut the
door.
5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, grab a stay up late. 9, 10,
Freddy's
come again. See, I mean, I still know it. Loved Freddy Krueger movies. I would do all the things with my friends. Like my friends told me to go in the bathroom and do Bloody Mary. Totally did it. I mean, I was like, what am I looking for?
But what happened?
Well, I did see something. I wouldn't say it was Bloody Mary. And maybe it was just because I felt peer pressure. I don't know. But I did it.
I think that's super brave. I never did.
No, there's
Never did.
I definitely believe in the whole spirit.
We're doing it tonight, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. You've never ever
We're
done
totally
it.
doing it tonight.
Totally.
Oh, we're so
totally
doing
doing
it
it.
tonight. I've done it a million times growing up with my friends.
To say that the Ouija board probably freaked me out the most, only because I've had a couple of experiences, but both also when I was in high school, so a long time ago, ancient years ago, 30 years ago,
Okay.
but never done it since. So we had a friend pass away recent, let's call it. And so we all sit around in my living room. I had grown up in this house. I moved into it. My parents bought the house when I was like 6 months old. I did know that the family they bought the house from, their little girl was killed on her bicycle in front of our house. We lived on a busy street. I did know that story. So we're sitting there doing the Ouija board, and, I'm not buying into it at first. They're like moving it, and I'm like, y'all are doing that. And we get the spirit on there, and it was this little girl, and it said they lived in this house. And I started asking questions, and I'm like, y'all are totally doing that. So then I start asking questions that only I would know, so I could make sure the people weren't lying. And I'm like, what color was the kitchen? She said brown, and I was like, well, I'm thinking in my head, that's wrong, because I know it was yellow. I have pictures when I was 2 of, yellow background. And then we keep asking it, and I said, is this house the same as when you lived in it? And she said, no, it's changed. Well, I knew it was remodeled, but my friends did not, so that also started to make, maybe. And then, the lights flickered and did weird stuff. And our friend had recently died, and we had gotten a spirit that we felt like was kind of him. And when that flickering happened, we all flipped out. We grabbed that thing. We lit a match to it because we had made out of cardboard so we could dispose of it, and threw it down the gutter. And the next morning, I asked my mom, I said, Mom, what color was the kitchen when you bought this house? And she goes, oh, I think it was brown wine. I'm like, no reason.
Oh. That is very creepy.
That did make me feel very creepy. And then one of my other friends during that same time frame, she had a Ouija board. It was a wooden one, though. And she had done some stuff on it, and it was up in her closet. We were cleaning out her closet. She was like, what is that? And I'm like, well, that's a Ouija board. She's like, oh, get rid of that. We threw it out with the stuff to go away, for trash. Mm-hmm. And then a few weeks later, we go back in our closet. It's back.
No way. No.
Totally
No. I think y'all were drinking something or smoking something. You're probably smoking something. We weren't. And that y'all thought y'all took it out there.
So that kind of stuff, I can if I can feel it, when my friend first died, I was 15, but when he first died, he lived across the street from me, and he would always come over to my house, in the evenings, and we would hang out or whatever. So I walk into my kitchen, and it's pitch black outside, middle of the night, and I swear to God, I turned on the light, and he was standing there. I dropped my plate on the floor. It freaked me out. And then at his funeral, all of the people were like, I wish she was here. And then it was dead of August, no breeze in sight. And this breeze comes through and blows everything out. I mean, I totally felt it. So things like that, spirits, I can feel. But made up stuff with horror films or haunted houses, I don't necessarily feel that way about them.
Okay.
But when you come to real spirits, I kind of can feel that. At least then I did.
Well,
You talked about going to the haunted hotels.
Yeah.
yes.
So where you could feel the presence of people, or graveyards, things like that.
And I told about it last week, and I still am very skeptical, but I think that I'm just skeptical of a lot of things, and so I guess it really has to be proof for me. I mean, Bigfoot.
Well, yeah, no.
And so I do not believe that there is a Bigfoot, but many others will tell you there is a Bigfoot, and they have Bigfoot conventions. So no, I'm thinking you're just okay, listen, if we had Bigfoot in all of these years and years and years and years of people looking, wouldn't somebody have found him by now? I mean, come on.
Might be more than one.
Okay, find him, her, the baby. I mean, somebody. But come on now, when's the time to give up?
Okay, so what's on the recorders then? What are we hearing?
Okay, nature, and then there's so many times when Terry will hear something. Sorry, there was a noise and Jen jumped.
See, you felt it.
It did make me jump.
I happy and say that I didn't feel like that was the only time though in my entire life. I'm almost 50 that I felt something. Most of the time I did not. I have never since then. That was the one time and done.
Have you?
Felt a ghost?
Yeah, I like felt something.
No. I mean, I believe that they could be out there. I always get that, you feel like you see something out of the corner of your eye and you turn around and nothing's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens all the time to me, especially back when I was cleaning. I would jerk around and look, and there would never be anything there. But I haven't really had any experiences. But I still believe that it's possible.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I believe it's possible because I go to all of these haunted things and the hotels and the trails and the haunted tours. Every city we go to, I go
Has
to.
stories.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it more there. You're not gonna feel it at like a haunted house, but like something like that where you went to New Orleans and did the go yard and things like that. That's a place you would feel it
Yeah.
if you're gonna feel it. But it's still eerie feeling.
I have anxiety a little bit.
Okay.
But not a lot. And but I'm just like, I think it's more for the excitement of what's going to happen.
It could
Yeah.
be.
True.
I think that with all of our fears and anxiety that we have, that's why I like haunted houses so much. Because it's adrenaline and it's scary, but it's not anxiety. It's fun fear.
Okay.
I want that adrenaline fear because I can leave and it's over. It's something that I can
Maybe.
control.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't feel like I could have. That's why I had anxiety.
That makes sense. That's scary movies. That's why I love scary movies so much. But then the ones that are real, like the ones where it's just a man chopping people up, I hate that.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Well, you
like suspenseful.
But wait, you watched Ed Gein, and that was real.
And see, I don't normally watch that. I did watch it. I was creeped out by it, but I did watch it. I prefer Freddy Krueger or vampires or ghosts, something that's
So
not
did y'all
as
ever
real.
see? So I like suspenseful. Did you ever see Dragonfly with Kevin Costner?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So his wife had been overseas, like doing like let's say like Kenya. I don't know what country, but she was over there helping and doing things like that.
Okay.
And she was really into dragonflies, and so she had one on her nightstand. So she had gone missing, and they could never find her. So she had a dragonfly on her nightstand, and it would fly off the table onto the floor. All of her clothes came on the wardrobe and onto the bed, and he kept putting them back. Kevin Costner is the character, her husband. All of it was to lead him back to where she was to discover something.
Oh.
So that I got like, because it's like suspenseful.
Okay, yeah,
To
that's-
lead you to like almost like a spirit was dragging him to something to find out. I don't want to tell y'all the outcome because I want you to go and watch it because it's really, really good.
Okay.
Joey and I really liked that, but it freaked us out because we were like in our dark living room, and then like this dragonfly little glass thing flies across the room. We're like, oop. So, but it's really a great ending into why it leads him down that path. But that
We'll
to
have
me
to
is
watch
like suspenseful, like why it's happening and it's leading you somewhere.
It's a good story.
That's a good
It's not
story.
just a
It's
murder.
not blood and guts
Yeah.
and some crazy person with a mask, Jason, killing people.
Okay, love all that stuff.
I do love Scream because it was
love
hysterical
Scream.
too. It was so funny.
It was very funny.
Very well written, hilarious.
They're on Hulu. I was scrolling through, and so what's come out is Vampires Suck. Do you remember this, Jen?
Is it the spoof?
The spoof on Twilight. And yeah, I'm a huge Twilight
me
fan.
too. Me too.
And so, but this is the stupidest and funniest ever. So if you ever want to just laugh at something stupid, watch Vampires Suck.
Okay.
I love all the spoof movies. I think
Oh
they're
my God.
fantastic.
I laugh and I laugh and I laugh.
Yeah, I do love Twilight. I'm with her. I mean, we are Twilight junkies. I mean, we went to see the movie. We were like locked and loaded.
Yep. And I watch it now.
But that's not scary. I watch it too. But that's not scary.
No. It's not scary. But
I don't mind scary movies. I just don't like the ones that are like unheard of, that you're gonna have some serial. Well, I guess I should say unheard of, because I guess you could have a serial killer.
well,
But like the ones
I'm
like
the one who actually goes to sleep every night to watch a true crime series.
to me, that's different. True crime is not the same thing as a made up guy with a chainsaw coming after you.
I
killing you.
would rather watch that than
Yeah,
that.
that's what
That's gonna give me
That's true.
nightmares. The
Who
true crime
says that
story.
it's true? I'm into it. I'm in it. Okay. What did he do? Did he do that? And I'm just, no, he's just lay there and watch it. And that's what I go to sleep to.
That's great. I can do that.
I'm watching Disney
probably
Channel.
That's probably why Larry thinks you're gonna kill him in his sleep.
Oh, yeah. I think we've even stated that on the podcast before. Yes, he does.
Well, they've taken notes.
They say whatever you go to sleep watching, you'll dream about. So but you don't know what you dream about, huh?
No, sometimes I do. But yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not out there dreaming about killing people.
Good to know.
Wait, there was this one time. Just kidding. Jen, what's your favorite scary movie?
Do you know? I haven't seen it in forever, and I just told my parents recently that I wanted to rewatch it. Gothica.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Holly Berry, Robert Downey Jr.,
I've never seen it.
and Forrest Whitaker. It is so scary. It is a great movie.
You went way back.
Yeah, I've never seen it though. I might go watch it.
Scared me, but in a good way. I mean, I sleep with the lights on because it's ghosts. Ghosts are scary sometimes.
What's the one that was really popular when we were younger? Poltergeist. That's what.
Oh, that was a great one. You're talking the
original Poltergeist,
when you were
yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
That was Hayden's
Wait,
first.
I'm not that much older than you, Jen. When you were younger.
I did
She said
see-
when you were younger.
I did see the original Poltergeist. It was great. It was a great movie.
Yes.
Did you not see 2 and 3?
Yeah, but the original was always better.
Oh, I know, but I'm just asking her.
Actually, I don't know if I saw 3, maybe 2. And
Okay.
I saw the remake of Poltergeist,
Okay.
like the Amityville horror,
Oh, yeah.
the one with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
That was great.
That was awesome. That was really good.
So if we go stare at a TV with a blank screen, I don't even know if we can get static TV
I
anymore.
don't
I think we can.
Oh, yeah, you can if you don't have the right input, but it's
there you
that
go.
black and white.
Just black and white. It's not gonna be like the fuzzy.
No. Going back to your Ouija board,
yeah.
I don't remember. I know Alyssa had mentioned wanting a Ouija board. I think she was 7 or 8, and then I bought her a Ouija board for Christmas, and she opens it and she's like, "Oh, Ouija board!" And then I think we tried it out, and then we eventually just threw it in the dumpster, and because we didn't want all those evil spirits in the house. And Alyssa still to this day goes, "Mom, remember you bought me a Ouija board when I was like 7?" I'm like, "I was trying to be a good mom. I was getting you what you wanted."
It's just like when Jen said our letters are in alphabetical order. I said on the Ouija board.
Yes,
I'm not
JKL.
I'm not wrong.
Calligraphy, JKL, in the alphabet.
But all I could think about was the Ouija board.
Oh my gosh. Well, what is there any other stories that either of you have to talk about, to tell about something that happened on Halloween when you were younger?
Oh yeah, I do. It's not that much younger.
No.
So Kimberly and I one year, I had been trying to make, really I was just trying to sew something for a very long time, and I sucked at sewing. So I finally made a Humpty Dumpty costume because to me it seemed like the easiest thing to sew. Then I had nowhere to wear it. And so at the time we had to at least be 21 because my husband,
Yes.
My ex-boyfriend,
Yes.
not my husband.
Yes. Let's take that back.
Yeah, let me back that up.
Back it up.
My ex-boyfriend, his parents owned a bar in Northside at the time, and so we were invited to a Halloween party there. And I'm like, oh, I have a Humpty Dumpty costume. She's like, Kimberly's like, what can I be? She's, oh, I'll be the wall. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That'll work. How are you gonna be a wall?
I'm creative.
She was creative. So,
So I had a red, tight shirt, red leggings, and then a belt, all red. And then I decided that I was going to be the sexy wall. So then I took a marker and I wrote, and on the back I drew an actual brick wall. And then I wrote sexy wall. And so then we would pretend that.
I would pretend like I was climbing over the wall and jump on her back.
Yes. And so
I have pictures somewhere. I tried to find them the other night and I can't find them, but I know I have them.
Oh.
We look like such nerds. Well, I did at least. She looked better than I did. I look like a total nerd.
Oh no.
I have to see these.
I'll try to find them. I have them somewhere in my house. I just had to find them. But that's the only thing I like. I don't remember as a kid. Other than that, it's so far back. You know how you can't remember that far back? I just don't remember doing a lot when I was a kid, except for when I was at a church camp once, again with the haunted house thing. But they had a box maze, and I got freaked out because I got stuck in the box and I busted it all through.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
And I don't remember how old I was, but I know it was a church camp and I was a kid.
I don't know why I have this story stuck in my head. I mean, I know it's true, but I may tell the story wrong because it was when I was probably when we moved to Orlando. So I would have been 7 maybe. However, so back then we had the Avon lady, and so she lived in the apartments we lived in, and she'd knock on the door, and leave little samples and all of that. And, she was very pretty, brunette hair, and we'd always tease my dad that, ooh, you have a crush on her. And so Halloween night comes. Oh, and I'll mention today is my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday.
So so I got all ready for Halloween, and my dad, I can't remember why my mom couldn't do it, but my dad took me Halloween, door to door trick or treating. And so then we start, and right as we start, then we see this tall brunette hair lady who is dressed as a devil, and then her daughter, and which is my age, who I know, and it ends up being the Avon lady. And so we're following them with them the whole night. And so it's just been a thing that we'd always make fun of. Oh, did you enjoy that walk following her? And so that was just, I've never forgot that story. I don't know why. I'll forget everything else, but I'll just have these random memories. And I'm like, is this made up or is this true? But I confirm this one was true.
Do you have one of those, Jen? From when you were a kid?
My favorite is we came home from school one day and my mom was decked out and she had her makeup done and her hair. She was Elvira. And then my daddy came home from work and she did our makeup. And then he spray painted himself green, spray painted his hair standing straight up. And he had black stuff on his face, kind of like a Beetlejuice vibe, but it was his own thing. And that was the coolest thing ever.
Oh.
One time, I remember that. And then one time they came to my Halloween party and my mom had on a costume, but I don't think my dad did. That was a fun night because I made rum punch or trash can punch.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of harsh.
It's very harsh.
So do you always been into Halloween since you were even a little kid? Do you get that from your parents or you just kind of decided that on your own?
I guess I just decided on my own.
Okay.
My dad says it's because I haven't grown up yet.
We don't need to grow up. No. I mean, are we hurting anyone?
No. Absolutely love costumes. Used to go to 3 different parties. So my grandma would have a bunco. some gay
Bunko
bunko party
a
with her
party.
friends,
Yeah.
and she would host the Halloween one at our house. And so I would always get a costume and go to that and be the judge of their costumes.
Oh.
Okay.
So I always had a safe costume that I would wear to my grandma's.
Safe.
And then I would have my sexy costume that everybody would be, oh, you're so cute. I wasn't going for cute.
Yeah.
I was going for sexy. And every year I would get 2 or 3 different costumes. And so I finally got a costume.
Yes.
The last couple of years we had so much going on that we didn't get to go to haunted houses.
No, we're
We
going
didn't-
all out this year.
We are. We're doing it all.
We're going all.
Oh, yes.
Pretty much in one weekend.
Pretty much in one weekend. But we're doing it all.
Yes. I want to go, though, even though we're going to the Forest one, I still want to go to that one last one that's there in
Dark
Fort
Forest.
Worth. No.
No.
Cutting edge?
No. There's a new one we saw on TikTok, and it's on, oh my gosh, what road? And I said, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it, and so we've never been, and it's somewhere in Fort Worth. Don't
So
ask.
if you're out there in Fort Worth on listening to this podcast, let us know like now so they can go next week.
Well, yeah, or we'll go Thursday next week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just right
No.
before Halloween. I guess we have something planned. Okay, so we'll go. I bet Saturday, because they do it on November 1st.
Right.
They do all the way to November.
That would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Other than that, any kind of like real ghost stories for me, I don't have. Sometimes I do imagine, like my father or grandmother looking down on me, But then I'm like, well, how much do y'all see? I mean, is there a filter up there? Because I sure hope so.
You don't want them watching all the time?
No, I don't need you watching all the time. And so then if I do something bad or whatever, I'm like, don't see this. But anyways, what if I'm taking a shower?
I don't think they're going to tune in for that.
But that's why I always wonder, is there a filter? And so it says busy at this time.
That's a really good point.
Thought of that. Truly, my thoughts are bizarre.
Maybe when you get kicked down and you fall down, it's because they're like, look, you better straighten up. You're messing up right now.
Oh, well, I did fall off the ladder.
There you go.
Day before yesterday, when I was doing the food and stuff. Not a ladder, it was a chair. And I went bloop and fell right over. Oh my God, y'all. So I landed on the floor, and it's ceramic, and I can feel my whole left side hurting. Then my daughter, I heard her laughing, and I turned my head, and she's just sitting there on the couch videoing me, laughing the whole time. It does not get up to help me at all, but luckily I had already asked her brother to come downstairs for something else. So he comes down, Mom, are you okay? Oh my God, here, and gets in front of me and pulls me up. Okay. And my daughter's still just laughing, filming. What an amazing daughter she is.
Good child, the other child. So can I see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even asked her to see it, but yeah.
Ask her.
Oh my gosh.
You have no business on chairs.
I know I don't. I know. I think my favorite one was when I had to go reset internet at one of the properties I worked at, and all I had was a rolly chair, and then the chair rolled out underneath me. But, I just think I can do everything.
Yes, you do.
But
No, you can't.
I will try.
I would like to hear the asylum story.
Oh, okay. I'll tell that one. Okay. So I started to tell this last week on the podcast a little bit, but I only gave a brief statement about it. Okay. So there's this place on Lake Worth in Fort Worth. There was an asylum on Lake Worth many, many years ago. So by the time I went, I was in high school. So I want to say late 90s. So I don't know at what point it was shut down. But the rumor was that they escaped and never were found. The attendees. I don't know what you call them. The patients.
The mental patients.
The mental patients. So my friends were all like, let's go and see it. So it's just abandoned buildings, right? And so they did have like the cells they would keep them in when they were in solitary confinement. And so we get out there, and it's kind of like where the nature center is. If you're from Fort Worth, you might know where that is. But there's like a nature center you can go to, and so you had to pull along the path, and you parked there, and we kind of went in. It was right before dark that we got there, and we kind of walked through it, and then it got dark by the time we were there, and there were a lot of people there. There was probably, I want to say, like 30 people there at least, and it wasn't like a tour. I mean, we just kind of decided to stumble upon it and go and check it out.
I gotta want to go.
And so I don't know if it's still there, but it's worth us looking for. So we were walking through there, and it's really dark, and I can barely see. And I just felt like you could just feel people around you. I don't know how to explain it. It was just weird, eerie feeling. I know you said you don't believe that, but it's almost like I could feel someone just beyond me, but not. So I'm wandering through there, and I don't know. I felt something really weird, just, I don't want to say a breath, but like I told you, the story you were telling last week on the podcast about the strangler, like I could just feel someone behind me, and I turned around really quickly, and I walked out, and there was a staircase, and I just rolled down it and sprained my ankle and had to be carried off out of there. And I just, it was, I don't know, it's just, it felt very, very scary. Creepy. So I can try. I know where it is. I don't like have an address, but I know how to drive to it.
I can't imagine
I don't.
still being.
I don't know that it would still be there, and the reason I say that is because they built up Lake Worth so much with development, with houses and stuff, that I can't see it still being there at this point. But I do know it's kind of almost like off Azle Avenue at this point, like where Lake Worth and Azle Avenue, and you going down Azle Avenue, like I think 199, and then there's a place you can exit that says Nature Center. It's over off there.
Okay.
And when you go over there and see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, we can check it out. But
I just can't imagine, even if it is there, that we'd be able to get in. I feel like the 90s things were a little bit more loose.
So it was. So like we had to like park, and then like, you know how you have like the little chain.
she had to jump the fence.
No.
Cut the wires.
So it's like not really a chain link fence. It's like two poles with a little chain. You just walk over it.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like that we did that. I mean, we did that same kind of stuff too. Like at Benbrook Lake, like we would, swim across the entire, I don't know how I did die, but like I swam we're like, oh, our rafts blew away. Let's just swim across the whole lake. And I somehow survived it. But like we would do stuff like that too. We would just park and just jump over the fence and then go. So I feel like it was just easier to do stuff when we were young.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like it is
it's
now.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah.
So if there was an abandoned building, it's going to be hard to get in
There's no
and have it
pictures.
locked
Also
up.
out there, which I wanted so long, there's a castle house. Looks like a true castle.
Okay, I want to go in that.
I mean, it was there for a long time, but I think it's gone. I think someone probably bought it. But Joey, my husband's sister, had a lake house out there at one point when we first started dating. By the way, I forgot to mention this first part of my podcast, but we celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary this week.
Congratulations.
I made that like not a big deal, and it clearly is, but
25.
yeah.
That's a long time.
So his sister, when we first started dating, she lived out on the lake at that point. And he would drive, when we would go towards her house, there was this house, and it looked like a castle. It was amazing. And it was abandoned then, and people would always like spray paint it and do mean stuff. And so you could get out and actually go and walk up to it. And we would get out and go walk up, and it backed up to the shore. It was right on the lake. And I was like, God, I would love to have this house. And at one point it was for sale, and I wanted to buy it, but it was like ungodly amounts of money. And I think it did finally sell, but that I was mentioning that to somebody I was working with the other day, and they were like, I know exactly where that house is. Like, that was an amazing place.
Oh, I'd like to see it.
So
I like looking at
lots
things
of
like
cool
that.
things like that out on Lake Worth. Apparently, like there was, crazy stuff happening out there. But anyway.
Well, was the address that he told us, was it Lake Worth or Westlake?
I think it was Westlake.
Okay. All right. Well, I know where that is. I mean, I know what that is. Okay. Well, I, as you were doing, I literally would do things that, were stupid or things that I would yell at my daughter for. But hey, we live and we learn. I mean, I won't even let my daughter go to a park if it is at all dark. At all. No go and play. I don't care how well lit it is. You are not going to a park. And it's really hard to even let her go even during the day.
It's just a different generation.
It's a different generation. We could do stuff all the time, and they can't do that kind of stuff now. It's too creepy. Not that it probably didn't exist when we were young, but we didn't know about it. I don't even have pictures I can show y'all from any of that stuff because we didn't have anything.
No.
We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have pictures. Maybe a Polaroid.
Yes, we had Polaroids,
But that's about it.
My husband, he always says, he wishes that our kids could live in the days back then, like with us, riding bikes, being outside, playing with the kids, doing all that and not coming in until the light post, came on, the street lights. So, and I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Alyssa hardly leaves unless she's going to work. Hayden goes to work and he comes home and plays his video games.
Yep.
But I know that there are a lot of kids that are active and everything. But still, I don't think the time of where people were out in the neighborhoods playing in the streets and riding bikes and doing all kinds of things exists. Probably not a lot of places.
Yeah, we don't even see that really here. It's a nice neighborhood.
It is.
You will see a family walking at night, but you really don't see kids running around playing at all.
Now, when we moved here from our old house, we picked this neighborhood because I knew that is probably going to have a lot of kids where it was, and then going to a new school. But then we move in, and it's like one neighbor introduced himself, the other did not, and I don't know their names, but except for one. But Larry does. He talks to both of them. That there's no kids. I mean, no, they're kids, but they stay in their house. Yeah. I see them get off bus. I know they live there, but it wasn't the picture moment that I thought it was going to be, like you see on Lifetime movies.
Or when we were kids.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, I'll meet you on my bike.
So for Halloween, this is what you need to do. So my son, he had a school friend, let's call it, and his parents live in a certain neighborhood. Mom, we got invited to go trick or treating over there. They give out full size candy bars at every house. It's the rich neighborhood.
Okay. This isn't the rich neighborhood. At least this house is.
You want to step up your game? That's how you do it.
Milky Way.
Are we going to do full size?
You do full size. You're going to step up your game.
Not doing full size. It costs $15 for one bag of candy, and I got to buy 8. So.
Okay, we're not going to buy 10.
I'm telling you.
You have that many kids?
Yes. And I know that only because last year I was sick and I didn't want to risk being around the kids. So I put it out front. These little teenage jerks came and emptied it out in the very beginning. Terry watched them. And so then I went and refilled the bowl. And I'd watch the kids.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have a better story than that.
I would never put a bowl out and
Let me tell you.
Please take 2.
No. One time in our old neighborhood we lived at, before we first, when my kids were young, my kid was younger. We would take him out trick or treating. So I did the bowl thing, put it out. Those people stole my bowl.
Okay, that's wrong. It's
Yes.
smart. If you're gonna steal candy, just take
Took
the whole thing.
freaking bowl. So I never did it again.
Well, no, nobody's trustworthy with these kids getting candy. They're like, oh, here, open it up.
I mean, I get grabbing a handful and being a little greedy, but these teenagers, they were way too old. All the littles hadn't even been by yet. And you could hear, there was like 6 of them, you could hear them going, nobody's home, get it all, pour it in her bag. And it broke my heart.
I would have opened the door and, said
Yes, you would.
something. Oh,
Not me.
yeah. What? Oh, my gosh. Back in my day, we'll say when I'm 6, 7. When they were reporting on news that they were putting razor blades and like apples.
Your parents had to go through all your candy when you got home?
Yes. And so because you had to confirm if there was a razor blade. But they gave out apples back then.
Apples.
They gave out some random things. So I think one time I got toothpaste, the trial size.
I mean, you need it after all that candy.
Smart. You should have given me the toothbrush.
So that's what we'll do. We'll have 3 different bowls in front of us. One will have a piece of candy, one will have toothpaste, and one will have a toothbrush. And let's see whose bowl they go to. And we'll be like, no, you're going to all 3 bowls. You need to brush your teeth when you go.
Are you paying for it?
No.
Yeah, we can't get a toothbrush for $100. I mean, for $1 at the dollar.
We can go, Dollar Tree, but now they're $1.25.
Yeah, but how many we gonna have to buy for?
We'll buy 50.
I will say last year I did buy 5 bags of candy. Now, like I said, those teenagers.
Well, we're going to be sitting outside this time. Okay.
We're gonna sit outside and watch it.
I love whenever I babysat or dog sat for my brother and sister-in-law, I counted to 111 kids before I finally gave up my count and just enjoyed the rest of the evening.
That's at their house.
Yes.
See,
that was the best.
I'm never at home, so I don't have a clue how many kids come to this house because I was always gone or taking the kids trick-or-treating. But she says there's a lot of kids over here, so we're going to do this.
Look, do you remember how 2 weeks ago we told you that it was not going to be hot or cold? And you said, how can you forecast it? Okay, so I can officially tell you. It says the high on Friday is 71 and the low is 43.
Told you we could have worn our onesie animal costumes.
Yes, now we're going to be flapper. Freezing cold.
Freezing.
No, I'm going to bring a jacket when we're outside.
But it's not going to be raining. That's good news.
Oh, that would have been miserable.
Not like tonight. Still thunderstorming right now.
All right, what about Saturday?
Oh, this week?
Yeah.
Oh, you were good tomorrow. This is the rain's over by like 8 a.m.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I want to call that a wrap for this evening.
Yes.
Yeah. And so we're really glad that you're here with us. And next week, we're going to tell a little crime story next week. So we hope that you enjoyed today and look forward to next week. And just remember, every day is a new beginning.
Every day is a new beginning.
Every day is a new beginning.
Bye.
Bye.